Amo, 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 amo. I've been around the world.
The Shero Summit 2026.
She lives in power is a standard, is a calling, is a responsibility. What does it mean to live in power?
Next College Ghana 2026. The winner will be going home with a very beautiful car from Zonda.
Amo, 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 amo. I've been around the world. I see Ghana woman, superwoman, champion woman, so confident, intelligent. She got what it takes, black and bold. She comes from the land of gold, black and bold. She comes from the land of gold. Me mama mo, amo. Me mama mo, amo. Me mama mo, amo. Me mama mo, amo. Miss College Ghana, muhuya fenti metuozana. Miss College Ghana, muhuya fenti metuozana. Discover the beauty within. Oh, say you dey see what I dey see. Discover the beauty within. I know say you dey see what I dey see. So confident, intelligent, she got what it takes. Black and bold, she comes from the land of gold. Black and bold, she comes from the land of gold. Me mama mo, me mama mo, me mama mo, me mama mo, me mama mo. Miss College Ghana.
My ladies and gentlemen, if today happens to be the first time you're seeing me on here, my name is Dapa. My name is Abina Dapa, a radio presenter at Ultimate, also a medical laboratory scientist at Konfanoche Teaching Hospital, and first runner up Ghana's Most Beautiful 2020. Maybe you can put your hands together for me. It's such an honor to be here to steer the affairs of this august house. And ladies and gentlemen, today is about impact. We are hoping that every one of our speakers impact you some way, somehow. And it's not easy getting, in fact, it's not easy to get them on board. And so there is a favorite slogan I like that always say, where determination exists, failure cannot dismantle the flag of success. So the audience needs to be, if you say you would do it, you would do it. But we have our beautiful people in our midst. So I welcome you once again. But before I proceed, I would like to go on a quick commercial break. When I come back, we have to introduce some beautiful personalities. So stay tuned. My name is Abna.
Amo, 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 amo.
Miss College Ghana's Splendor Edition is brought to you by PUI Events Ghana, headline sponsor Zonda Tech Ghana, sponsoring the winner with a brand new Cherry Tigo 2 Pro car, supported by Budukoi Multifruit Limited, Tasty Tom Jollof Mix and Seasoning Powder, Jollof Sharp Sharp, ITEL Ghana, enjoy better life. Zet Mineral Water, ensure yankwa, no Zet Water, ninyankwa. Carefront Travel and Tour, the official partner for the sponsor trip of the ladies to South Africa, Cape Town, offers Makeup Ghana, beauty all around us. Boba Kin and Shawarma Kin Pizza Hut, the Kin Taste Boss. Cozy Property Ghana, affordable elegance at its best. Check CT. Print Surge, fast printing, surgical precision. King's Premium Tea Roll, purely soft, purely reliable. Special thanks go to the Ghana Tourism Authority, Rose Gold Luxury Boutique, Tubani Music, Ghana Tourism Development Company Limited, Shalom Bakery, Christocentric Rentals provided all equipment for BTS production. Professional production assured. Bees Bite Services, from taste to touch, we deliver. Media partners, Open Soul Radio, Orange FM, production by Blix 11. We capture your beautiful moments live on Kesban TV.
Discover the beauty.
All right. So the first person I would like to introduce, we want to honor their presence. The titles, I know your ding. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Ignatius, Doctor, Mrs. Emmanuel Botomoko. Hey! No be small. Okay, and I would like to also acknowledge the presence of so before the start of the program, I told this woman that what I am seeing on my sheet, I don't want to commit any sin. So it's better, ladies and gentlemen, let me try the name. Hold on. Miss Kia Mogosekwe Motizalayani. I don't want to go there. So it's better I call her Miss Kia. So let's mention Miss Kia. Miss Kia. Also, we have a very fine name of which I'm very conversant with. We have Miss Dorcas Bedu. Wow. All right, and I would like to, for now we have a lot of them around, but may end one step at a time. So ladies and gentlemen, we are gradually getting there. But before we proceed, I would like to call on the college secretary, if the college secretary is here, to give us the welcome address. The college secretary. Oh, let's put our hands together for her.
Our principal is away and she's engaged on an equally important assignment. That's why I've been asked to come and sit in for her. Nananom. Distinguished guests, partners, honored speakers, and my beautiful students. It is indeed a very great morning as we gather here to enjoy another year of Women Empowerment Summit. It is a moment of awakening, and it's more than a gathering. On behalf of the college management, I want to warmly welcome each and every one of us here who has found time to be with us. Today is more than a gathering. A moment where women from different walks of life come together to be reminded of their strength, their purpose, and their God-given power. This summit is a safe space to learn, to connect, to be inspired, and to rise. It is a space where voices are heard, dreams are validated, and confidence is restored. As we share knowledge, stories, and wisdom today, may we live here transformed, not just informed. May every woman be reminded that power does not come from position alone, but from faith, resilience, and self-belief. We believe that When a woman understands her power, she changes her home, her community, and the world around her. Once again, you are warmly welcome. We are honored to have you, and we trust that today's program will bless, uplift, and empower you. Thank you, and enjoy the summit.
You can do it better. So, ladies and gentlemen, interestingly, I didn't know that one of the pioneers of Ghana's Most Beautiful was here, and she happens to be one of the most amazing women I've been waiting to meet. I mean, for a very long time, we haven't seen each other, but for the first time, I'm seeing a very beautiful. Oh, put your hands together. It is such an honor to be here. So today we have to do the needful. So right after the welcome address, we are going straight to the program. The reason why we are here. Do you know the reason why we are here? Do we know the reason why we are here? Yes or no, my dear? So if you know the reason why and you're able to answer, you're going to get 500 Ghana cedis from our sponsors. Do you know the reason why we are here? So if you know, you can rise, you can lift your hand. Yes, my darling. Do you know the reason why we are here? Okay, so come. Mehusel Pescabra. Okay. Munyedi, Mekase. Dieti amwa ha obi ankasa. Enti obi ba be twa enya ne 500 cedis. Please come closer. Achialege. So do you know the reason why we are here?
Yes, please.
Why are we here?
We are here because of women empowerment, the sea power. We are here to discover it. Thank you.
Okay. I'm coming here. Who knows why we are here? She said something amazing. But who knows why we are here? This row. Yes, my darling, please get closer. Oh, you can also come. 500 Ghana cedis. Just say it and you get it. Yes, my darling.
We are here for the Shero Women Empowerment Summit 2026.
Okay, and what else?
Yes, and we are here as women to learn from fellow women leaders who have made it, not only leaders, but women in the space of empowerment, so we can learn as women to also develop ourselves and then grow in our capabilities and our capacities.
Let's put our hands together for her. Well, I know most of you attend charismatic churches. Yeah, call one-man churches, and you know that Osofo betimi aka say tutuo baako hye o meboa. Eti tutuo baako mame. Tutuo baako hye ho. Exactly. Enti sika no obi anim de enti ayo hati. I can't give it up. Of course, you know why we are here. So yes, just by the way, congratulations that you guys know the reason why we are here. Because I believe that women that are very impactful in all areas or all departments of their lives needs to also impact positively. I believe in empowerment so much that just yesterday, I am having a program called the Abnada Power School Tour. You can see a flyer or a pull-up over there, of which we are hoping to tour about 32 schools in Ghana and hoping to reach about 50,000 students. It's all about education. So we had a very beautiful lunch yesterday, and it's all about empowerment. Let's go straight. But before I introduce the first speaker, this woman is a very special woman. It's my second time seeing her. The first time I saw her, I didn't know who she was. But you see, omo asebi, omo bibi did, omo presa o. Osa ante man na ya pray. Exactly. Ọmọ bibi wa mo hono kasa no say. But that is how we want you to emulate. We want you to emulate from people that are very positive, not just anyone. You can't copy blindly. So this person I'm coming to call on, she holds. I'm going to do this with you, so please pay attention. This person holds a BSc in chemical engineering, Masters in Chemical Technology, Petroleum, Refining Technology. This woman has a PhD Chemical Engineering, MEd Higher Education Pedagogy. She is a senior lecturer at College of Engineering, KNUST. Chemical, Petrochemical Engineering. She is the patron for Women in Engineering, KNUST Student Chapter. Coordinator for Ashanti Region, Wayne E. Ghana Institution of Engineering, and quiz mistress of the Gas Challenge Ghana Gas Quiz Competition. Ladies and gentlemen, with all humility, before we welcome her, I want you to take a picture with someone right now, because I'm going to introduce a very important personality. So take a picture with someone right now whilst you're seated. You have a phone, take a picture with someone right now. Smile. Take a picture with someone. Take a picture with someone. Sorry, one time, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Good. With a hands of applause, let's welcome Engineer Dr. Emmanuel Boatimako.
Good morning to everybody here. It's a privilege to be here this morning. And we all want to empower women. This is how far the Lord has brought us, and we believe that's not the end. So we are here to also encourage the others and to tell them that yes, we can. Say yes, we can. Yes. Don't let anybody limit you as to what you can achieve as a woman. Today I'm to talk about balancing academics and professional life. Nananom, I greet you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Usually when we talk about balance, people feel that you have to give equal time, energy, and resources to the different parts of your life. But today, I just want to bring to your attention that it is not necessarily equal. Just make sure that there is harmony in your life. So, because I'm a lecturer, that is why I'm talking about just the personal life and your academics. So, which one is more needful now in the situation where you find yourself? Where do you have to place a lot of your energy, a lot of your time, a lot of your resources? You have to take that decision because it's not static. It keeps changing from time to time, specifically because of the situation you may find yourself in. What balance truly means is that you should prioritize. The priorities that you give is what tells you to give 1 hour, 3 hours, 5 hours of your 24 hours a day. It is based on your priority. So set your heart right now. Where lies your priority? We've all left whatever we had to do to be here today because we prioritize learning from each other and empowering ourselves. That is why we are here. I believe if you had not come here, you would have had something else to do. Even if you wouldn't have had anything else to do, you could have taken a rest from the Monday to Friday running around. But waking up early on a Saturday morning to be here tells me that you have put a priority on empowering ourselves. That is why we are here. So that priority is what will tell you as to how much time of your life you should dedicate to your academics and your personal life. In our academic setting, if anybody tells you it's easy to go to school, I don't think so. You have to juggle between so many things. Relationships, the heartbreaks. Who break it, maybe I break you, so what I say? You break, you get broken, but then you pick yourself. We don't care whether you have broken heart or you don't have. When it is time for end of semester exam, my dear, my questions are ready. You will sit for it. Sometimes it's difficult to even be on your feet, but you have to pick yourself up and show up for lectures. Not because you are excited about meeting Madam Ella. That's how my students call me. But you have to be there because you brought yourself to school. And so you have to show up. All right? Several aspects of our personal lives sometimes compete for the space we have to give for academics. That is why we are looking at balancing, okay? One of the key things that you have to look at is your time. How do you plan your time? In the wisdom of nature or God, we have 24 hours. Everybody has 24 hours. You don't have extra. It doesn't matter what you need that to do. You will still have to make do with 24 hours. So it's your responsibility to plan ahead and know how much of your life you want to dedicate to something. Please prioritize your personal physical well-being. It is only when you are healthy that you can do anything. Imagine when we were called to show up here and you are sick in the hospital. Will you be here? No. You can only be supportive to other people when you yourself, you are healthy. So prioritize your health. Sleep is not a luxury. Women, we have been brought to a space where we feel we should do everything. Do it all mentality. They will bury you. And everybody, you see what happens after funerals when we bury the people. We go and share jollof, fufu, and some people be fighting. If it's not close to you, you see the way people fight over food during funerals, you get heartbroken. That we just sent somebody down there. And you are here fighting over the jollof that did not have chicken on top of it. But that's the reality of life. Life will go on. So my dear woman, don't be a superwoman. Don't try to be everywhere. Learn to say no. My dear students who are here, sometimes that's the peak time you want to study. And then a friend shows up. Can you please escort me to see? My dear, learn how to say no. You had planned your day. It wasn't part of your schedule. Please learn how to say no and don't feel guilty for it. Don't feel guilty for it. That what? The friend will say that when they asked you to escort them, you didn't go. So, you had a plan. Stick to it. Let them understand that, oh, next time if you want me to go somewhere with you, can you please give me prior notice so that I can add it to my plan for the day? That's respect for time. They are going there because they planned to go there at that time. Was it part of your plan? No. So don't be answering yes to everybody who shows up. Don't be answering yes to everybody. Please pay attention to your mental and emotional health. Mental health is one thing that a lot of people don't prioritize. A lot of women don't prioritize our mental health. Even when we feel broken, society expects us to just wipe our faces and stand tall as if nothing is happening. Please, you need to build a support system for yourself. Nobody will do it for you. Do it for yourself. Build a support system. It's something that has made all of us thrive. When she was listing BSc that, MSc that, MEd that, PhD that, sometimes I cast my mind back and I tell myself that how would it have been possible if I didn't have a support system? I work with a philosophy that I can't be everywhere at every time. So sometimes ask for help. Ask for help. And don't be guilty for asking for help. You are home. You have to do something. You have to do another thing. You have a husband. You have a brother. You have a father. You have a mother who, when you ask, they'll be willing to assist you. Please ask for help. Oh, I'm going here. Can you please step in and do this for me? And don't feel guilty for it. Sometimes we allow running around, and then exhaustion takes over us. Ask for help. My students, sometimes you are studying a course, you are struggling, you don't understand. But there is a classmate of yours who has been able to break it down to a point where when he sits down or she sits down and explains, 10 minutes you understand. But madam, do it all by myself. And you will be more be a children dear. And you bet now what the 5 hours are cracking the brains. Now yet day. I tell people that I have never seen any student certificate that has Emmanuel Akwabuate helped by Kweku Owusu Asare. I have never seen anything like that. Who is going to ask who helped you to understand? Nobody. So don't hide in your room, don't hide in your schools and struggle all alone by yourself. When there is help, just an asking away. Please ask for help. Ask for help. The support systems that I talk about, it's very important. People easily fall on us, but we don't have anybody we fall on. We don't. We are not intentional about it. And so when everybody is broken, they run to you. Mama this, mama that, mama this, mama that. You are there to shoulder people. But ask yourself, how many people are available to shoulder you in those times? How many people? We wet our pillows in the night and we clean up and pretend we are okay. Build a solid support system that can be there to give you that shoulder you need to lean on. A lot of women are walking about with high blood pressure. Not because it just had to happen, but because some of the things we could have asked somebody to help us with, we shouldered everything all by ourselves. And the burden of life took that part of us, a strain on our lives. And so we are taking all kinds of medications. We are battling all kinds of health issues just because we decided that as for us, madam, do it all. Yeah, dear. As for us, we will do everything all by ourselves. Please, balance is a personal decision. How somebody plans his or her life, it's not the same as how you should plan yours. Because the demands of life on your hands are not the same as another person. Ladies, we like to compare too much unhealthily. Oh, Akosia Toka, the 2024 edition of something. Many usi edi teacher. Yahon son. Tod ya beson. Buy what you can afford. It's not about what somebody had, somebody does not have, and those unnecessary competitions put a burden on us. So we can't create that balance. Anything we want to hop on because we want to live a life that another person is living. I say that the progress of life is checking yourself, what you are today, comparing it to yesterday. There should be some progress. There should be some improvement of your life from yesterday. Once you go to your bed and you do that self-reflection and you identify that, yesterday I was this, but today I am a step ahead of where I was yesterday. Please be happy for yourself. The last thing I will talk about is celebrate small wins. We are always waiting for the big things before we will even take ourselves out. You finish writing the exam, you were expecting that you get a throw. I don't know where you do your prayer here, but on KNUST campus, it used to be Pajo, now it's parade grounds. When you go there in the evening, and they are binding and loosing us, chale. You see all the thoughts that can cross your mind is there. And you finish writing the exam, it didn't go well, and you are blowing the tongues. And then you come the next semester, and you have clean passes. Take yourself out. Take yourself out. Grab a bottle of malt. And celebrate that little win that, hey, I was expecting to have a throw in that course, but I did not. Chale, ya what mama, boy, me home me call chamenum. One malt. Let your soul feel proud of your little achievements. You don't need to buy a car before you throw a party for yourself. The little wins. The little wins. Okay? When you make yourself feel proud, then you can be able to look at the next steps that you can achieve. Woman, you are capable. You are capable. Don't let anybody tell you that you cannot do it. You can. We have done it, and this is not the end. We are still moving. Consciously plan your life. This is where I want to see myself 5 years to come. How do I get there? My SHS teacher said something that has changed my perspective of life, and I keep asking myself that everywhere I find myself. First year SHS, 3 questions. Why am I here? Why am I here? Where will I go from here? And how will I get there? If you ask yourself these questions based on your own personal assessment and answers, sit down and plan your life. Create that harmony within your own space. You don't leave it to somebody else. It's in your hands. It's your life. Be in charge of your life. Don't let people be swaying you here and there. Manage your time well. So you plan and you know that, now you are in the era of social media. You want to spend 1 hour a day on social media. Be dedicated to stick to that 1 hour. Some of you stay on your phones and before you say Jack, 4 hours, 5 hours gone. And then you come to class and then you are given assignments and you complain. Hey, lecturer Saba, hey, assignment. So, hey, they like giving assignments, so plenty assignment. But then you forgot that you were on TikTok for 5 hours. You didn't even notice it because you see the videos. You watch this, hey, hey, and then you keep moving. One. Before you say Jack, it's done. We want to plan our lives, our academics, and our personal life. Be intentional about it. You are strong, you are capable, and you are enough. Woman, don't let anybody limit what you can achieve. Thank you.
All right, so we proceed to the second speaker. And ladies and gentlemen, this woman we are about to introduce to you, I was really finding it difficult to mention her name, but she's a very beautiful woman. Let's pay attention. She is a seasoned public sector professional with a wealth of experience in auditing, governance, risk management, and strategic management. She is the recipient of several awards related to Excellence Awards in the local government Women Leadership Development Program. She is a member of the Golden Key International Honor Society, a purpose architect and director at OM Mantra, a youth holistic development focused organization. She is dedicated to unlocking the transformative power of inner spark. I bring to you a very beautiful woman. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Miss Kia.
In a world where we are taught we can be anything we want, being ourselves eludes us the most. Memamo Achio, esteemed guests, organizers of the Shero Women Empowerment Seminar, and my vibrant young sisters. My name is Kiamukhetswe, which means I'm welcomed. Mutsilanyani. I am from South Africa. I'm honored to stand before you today as one of you. I want you to close your eyes for just a moment. Imagine you are standing in a room. In this room, there are people who can change your life. A venture capitalist from Nairobi, a tech entrepreneur from Lagos, a scholarship coordinator from London, and a journalist from New York. They are all here waiting to meet you. The room is buzzing. Now, open your eyes. The question I have for you, the question is the heart of our time together. When you open your mouth to speak to them, what will your words say about the woman standing in front of them? Will your words build a bridge, or will they build a wall? The theme of this year's Shero seminar is She Lives in Power, and I'm here to tell you that your power does not live in your handshake, your CV, or even your brilliant grades. Your power lives in your mouth. The Bible teaches us in Proverbs 18, verse 21, death and life are in the power of the tongue. You are wondering, my topic today is how to network with people from overseas or foreign nationals in Africa. So as a young woman from Ghana, many of you haven't yet tasted the winds of globalization. You live in a world where your village, your campus, or your family feels like it's the whole universe, yet you are at the cusp of a global future. And you must understand that your words are your first and most valuable currency. So today, we are just not talking about networking. We are talking about building a kingdom of influence and purpose. And the key to that kingdom is mastering the tool that is already within you, the Shero's tongue. So we're going to break this down using the word that defines us, which is Shero. This will be your guide, your acronym of influence as you step into the world. So let's begin. Shero stands for the 5 pillars of powerful networking through words and purpose. Please remember this, if anything. This will be your roadmap to influence. I'm going to start with the S. The S means to speak with self-knowledge. You need to know your why. In the Ghanaian culture, you have deep respect for the Osofo or the Ohima. Why do they command respect before they even speak? Because they know who they are. They are anchored in their identity and their purpose. So, your value proposition to the world is not just what you do, it is the God-given purpose of who you are. Think of it like the mighty baobab tree. Its purpose is to go deep into the water, into the earth, finding the ancient water sources that gives it life. No matter how strong the wind blows, the baobab always stands firm because it knows its roots. So when you are networking with people, people are not just connecting with your degree or in computer science or in marketing. That does not necessarily matter to them. They are connecting with your baobab. They are connecting with the rooted woman. They are asking, who is she? What is she made of? And what is her story? So if you did not know your own roots, you will try to be a palm tree in a forest of oaks. You will try to sound like someone you are not. And the moment you try to be that, you will fail in life because you will lose your power. Therefore, speak from your roots. Speak with the confidence of a woman or a young lady who knows why God placed her on earth. The next is age. The harness, the nuances. So you choose life or death in every sentence you actually speak. This is where we actually recognize the power of life and death. There is a massive difference between saying, I'm just an engineer, a student studying engineering, or saying, I'm a student with a passion in sustainable agriculture, and I'm researching how to find ways for small-scale farmers to farm in a way that is climate resilient and integrates our indigenous knowledge. There is a difference in those. One sentence diminishes your value, while the other one shows your value proposition. It tells your potential. Therefore, your mentor or your sponsor, that you are not small. You are a powerful young woman who is serious and focused on that journey. So in that critical moment, when you're speaking to a sponsor, that foreign investor will ask you, what do you do? What will you say? Will you sabotage your most meaningful goals with a careless word, or will you choose life? I hope you choose life, because you must learn to recognize these nuances. The E stands for elevate your self-talk. Change what you think. My Sheros, you cannot speak with power if you are thinking with fear. So before the words leave your mouth, they start in your head. If you are thinking, I'm not good enough, my English is not good enough, they will not like me, well, your words will betray you, and your body language will actually show that you are not confident in yourself. Therefore, please change what you say in that critical moment before the conversation. You must look in the mirror and say, I am a daughter of the soil, full of wisdom. I have something unique to offer. Because when you boost in your inner confidence, you make simple tweaks to your everyday speech. The R stands for root your story in purpose. This is taken from the African metaphor of the tree, the baobab. In many of our cultures, we know that the baobab is a place of gathering where the elders sit under it to solve our problems or disputes, to share stories, or even to make deals. It is a place of connection. But what makes this baobab such a powerful place for community? It is the shade that it provides. It is the fruit it bears. It gives value to all of us. So you are the baobab. Your God-given purpose is the shade. It is the fruit. It is what you have to offer to the world. So when you network with people, you are not just asking for a job or a favor. You are inviting them to sit under your tree. You are offering them the fruit of your perspective, your culture, your unique African insights. For example, if you're a young woman, right, your purpose might not just be to build bridges if you're studying engineering. It might be to solve Ghana's sanitation crisis with a new invention. That is your fruit. That is your value. When you meet someone from overseas or from Africa, you don't just say, I'm an engineer. You say, I'm an engineer on a mission to clean up our water and sanitation systems. And I see a huge opportunity to collaborate between our countries. So you have invited them to sit under your baobab tree. The O, it opens doors with declaration. Finally, you must open your doors with your words. You must speak accurately about yourself. Don't downplay your achievements. In our culture as Africans, we are often taught to be humble, to not blow our own horns. But there is a difference between being proud and prophetically declaring your purpose. So when you say, I'm a leader, you are not being proud. You are speaking into existence the woman God created you to be. You are aligning your words with your purpose. When you speak accurately about yourself, your goals, you give the universe and the people in that room permission to help you. So your words are the key. It is time to use them to unlock the doors that are right in front of you. My Sheros, I'm closing. The world is waiting for you. The people from overseas, the foreign investors within our continent, they are not coming to see a timid young girl who does not know her worth. They are coming to meet a Shero, a woman who lives in power. So I will leave you with this final thought. As you walk out of this room today, remember your acronym, Shero. Lastly, I need everyone to switch on their phones. I know we all love phones. And switch your video. We're going to take a selfie. Please do that. And I need you to repeat after me. Speak with self-knowledge, rooted in my purpose. Please look at yourself, né? And then harness the nuances. I choose life and giving words. Elevate my self-talk to boost my confidence. Root my story in the value of African purpose. Open doors by declaring who I am. Thank you. Now go from this place and build your kingdoms.
We are going straight. Miss Kia has told us, but she says something profound. I don't know whether you paid attention. She was saying that when you meet a foreign investor and the person asks you, what do you do for a living? Or who are you? How are you going to respond to that? My lady, how are you going to respond to that? And now, we'll see when she a foreign investor. How are you going to respond to that? So when I ask you, who are you? Asamaba. Let's put our hands together. Okay, but then we should be prepared for everything and anything, okay? Yeah, so we are going straight forward to our next speaker. And this speaker is one of my favorite because her name is easy to mention. And ladies and gentlemen, let's pay attention. But remember that this program is brought to you by Zonda Tech Ghana, Budukwan, also Bell Beverages, and Tasty Term. So if you see any of these products, you can also patronize them. So let's go straight. We have a very beautiful woman. I admire her name. I don't know her face, but I'm yet to discover her. She holds an MBA General Management at UCC. I mean, that's where she gained that. We have BA Economics and Sociology. She serves as a civil servant where she holds the position of the Deputy Director Administration. She is also a Chartered Professional Administrator and an Associate Member of Chartered Institution of Administrators and Management Consultants, Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome a very beautiful and pretty lady, Miss Dorcas Beju.
Thank you very much, our beautiful MC, our sponsors and partners, our beautiful queen mothers. In fact, I was very happy when I saw them coming, and I was like, "Ah, Dukuwe dear, or some kusiabo, moya dear, mobile fair." Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is both an honor and a profound responsibility to stand before you today to speak on the subject that is shaping our nation, the ideal 21st century woman. The 21st century has reshaped the world in profound ways. Technology has altered communication, globalization has expanded opportunities, and education has become more accessible. Leadership structures are evolving. Yet, amid all these changes, one truth remains constant. The progress of any society is inseparable from the progress of its woman. Here in the Ashanti region, we come from a heritage that recognizes the strength, dignity, and influence of women. The legacy of our influential figures, such as Yasantoa, reminds us that leadership, courage, and strategic wisdom has never been the exclusive preserve of men. She stood not only as a symbol of resistance, but as a proof that the Ghanaian woman has always been powerful. The question then arises, Who is the ideal 21st century woman? First, she is educated and informed. In today's knowledge-driven economy now, it's not something we decide I want to do it or not. It is foundational. The ideal woman of this century embraces continuous learning, whether through formal education, informal education, vocational training, digital literacy, or professional development. She understands that information is power, and she equips herself with the skills necessary to compete and to lead. But education is not merely about degrees. No, it is not. It is about critical thinking, adaptability, and confidence. It is about raising a generation of children who value inquiry and innovation. The ideal 21st century woman is economically empowered. Economic independence strengthens families and stabilizes communities. Across Ghana, women are entrepreneurs, they are farmers, they are bankers, they are teachers, health professionals, engineers, as we have here this morning, and public servants like myself. They are contributors to GDP, job creators, and drivers of our local economy. When a woman earns, she invests in her children's education, in healthcare, in nutrition, in community development. Economic empowerment is therefore not just personal advancement, it's national development. The ideal 21st century woman is value-driven and culturally grounded. Our second speaker mentioned it, that our roots should be firm. Modernity does not require the abandonment of identity. The ideal woman balances progress with principle. She respects culture, but is not constrained by the outdated norms that limit her potential. She upholds integrity, compassion, discipline, and responsibility. Values that strengthen both family and public life. In a rapidly changing world, moral clarity is as important as technical competence. You might have all the competence. If your morals are bad or wrong, you might not get far. The first striking characteristics of an ideal 21st century woman is that she is a leader. Leadership today extends beyond political office or being at their peak. It includes leaderships in homes, classrooms, boardrooms, marketplaces, and civil societies. Wherever 2 or 3 are gathered, the Lord says He is in our midst. But you can be a leader, bringing people together, guiding them to the goal that you have positioned for yourself. It includes leadership in homes, as I've already indicated. Women are increasingly occupying decision-making positions now. Our vice president is a very typical example, shaping policies and influencing governance. Across the nation and beyond, we have seen exemplary females of highest level. And as I've already mentioned, we have the ministers that are in state now, Honorable Hannah Tete, Shelley Ayokoboche, the vice president. We have some, now I believe we have KNUST VC is a woman, Legon has a woman as a VC. You see that we are going far. Previously, it just used to be men. And now we are doing something about it. Nana Kunedu Ajaman of blessed memory. Nobody can mention Papa J without Nana Kunedu. And everybody can testify that without Nana Kunedu, Papa J would not have been Papa J. That should tell you that when we position ourselves right, we can go far. These examples reinforce our important truth that when women lead, societies benefit from inclusive perspective and collaborative approaches. The ideal 21st century woman is also resilient. Resilience has always characterized Ghanaian women, whether in markets, farms, offices, or homes. Women continue to demonstrate strength under pressure, but resilience today must be supported by systems, access to health care, protection against gender-based violence, equal pay policies, and safe working environments. An ideal woman thrives best in a society that recognizes her rights and safeguards her dignity. Ladies and gentlemen, the ideal 21st woman does not emerge in isolation. She flourishes where there are opportunities, fairness, institutional support. Let us also remember that conversation about women is not a competition between gender. The fact that we want to improve ourselves does not mean we should go and compete with the men. No. Just improve yourself. Madam mentioned something that, look at where you were yesterday. How am I improving on myself today? How can I go ahead tomorrow? So don't be going to compare yourself. Am I doing right? Is he doing better than me? No. That is not what we want us to do. And then it's a collaboration between men and women built on mutual respect and shared responsibility. Please let us remember that the 21st ideal woman is not defined by perfection. She is defined by purpose. She is ambitious yet compassionate, independent yet collaborative, modern yet principled, and assertive yet respectful. She is shaping businesses, influencing governance, nurturing families, and redefining possibilities. And perhaps most importantly, she believes in herself. To every young lady there who dares to dream, I say dream boldly. To every woman building a business, I encourage you to persist with courage. To every mother raising the next generation, your contribution is immeasurable. The ideal 21st century woman is already among us. She is in our offices. She is in our homes. She is in our markets. She is in our classroom. She is here with us. Our duty is to support her rise, not just with words, but with action. Let us commit as a people to advance gender equity, expanding educational access, promoting economic empowerment, and strengthening leadership for women. The 21st century woman is economically aware, socially conscious, and emotionally intelligent. Before I take my seat, there is this thing that I've been observing in social media that I intentionally decided to put here. I know the goal of most of us women here, especially the young women, now is to lead a very soft life. It has become something that is trending. Everybody will say, oh, me, I want a soft life. I want a soft life. But then when you ask them, how are you going to achieve this soft life? The first answer, yes. It is becoming a trend that I believe most of us are yearning to get. It's good to have a soft life, but please, let us know that you can do it without necessarily relying on a man. A student aspire to be something. Focus on it. Like, madam, you don't need to get it all in a day. No, you don't need to get it all in a day. But with resilience, bit by bit, you find yourself enjoying the soft life you envision. Trust me, sometimes when you get to a point and you look back like, hey, you find yourself doing what you want to do at your own time, buying what you want when you want it, being able to go where you were. That is a soft life. And that is all that matters. I want to end here by paraphrasing a quote that we are all aware of, since most of us are females, by Dr. Kwagri Agri. He says, if you educate a woman, if you educate a man, you educate an individual. But if you educate a woman, you educate a nation. When women lead, Ghana advances. When women succeed, society prospers. May we continue to build a future where every woman has freedom, opportunity, and support to become the very best version of yourself. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together one more time.
This College Ghana Splendor Edition is brought to you by PUI Events Ghana, headline sponsor Zonda Tech Ghana, sponsoring the winner with a brand new Cherry Tiggo 2 Pro car, supported by Budukoi Multifruit Limited, Tasty Tom Jollof Mix and Seasoning Powder, Jollof Sharp Sharp, ITEL Ghana, enjoy better life. Zet Mineral Water, Insure Yankwa, no Zet Water, Ninyankwa. Carefront Travel and Tour, the official partner for the sponsor trip of the ladies to South Africa, Cape Town, offers Makeup Ghana, beauty all around us. Boba Kin and Shawarma Kin Pizza Hut, the Kin Taste Boss. Cozy Property Ghana, affordable elegance at its best. Check CT. Print, Surge, Fast Printing, surgical precision. King's Premium Tea Roll. Purely soft, purely reliable. Special thanks go to the Ghana Tourism Authority, Rose Gold Luxury Boutique, Tubani Music, Ghana Tourism Development Company Limited, Shalom Bakery, Christocentric Rentals provided all equipment for BTS production. Professional production assured. Bees Bite Services. From taste to touch, we deliver. Media partners: Open Soul Radio, Orange FM. Production by Blix 11. We capture your beautiful moments live on Kesban TV.
Discover the beauty.
Come on, dance right now, everybody.
Mama one, boy. Mama one, boy.
Yeah, boy, hey, I did want them all night. Hey, routine will see, I did want them. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, here we go, say. Hey, you ready for this one? Let's go. Millions. Here we go, say. Let's go. Say. All night. Hey, you see them, we see our demons. Let's go now. Everybody, let's go. Everybody, let's go. Everybody, let's go now. I want to feel the energy. Let's go, everybody. Sweaty BG, let's go. Hey, Gen Z's, let's party. Say, baby, the weather is getting cold. Say, everybody. Hey, say, sing it. This time. Everybody say.
I can picture this without you, my life.
Say. Here we go now.
All right. You just
Man
is on the block. All right, I'm back again. You know what time it is. Straight up. All right, what's up?
Listen.
About the man that came and this man. Inshallah, she been on the first ring. I'm going to let you tell me. I'm moving. I will say my reason. I will do my Bible. What did I do? I'm a fan. You will never tell me. You might never be a little possible. And you say, me, you will be poor. I don't care about the young punk. This is a pipe if you rise. When you know, but I'm a boy. I don't really mean to my mom. No, no, I'm a carry. Hey, really, but I can't. As I see that, they are when I'm over there. I'm a party. I'm a saying, I'm out of Yapa. I don't to be a man. Second, I'm the hope I came out. Bianca, if you want to join my brother, if you get you man be too fair.
It's what you and Yawa. Hey,
and this one get you Puma.
What's it? I don't see your champagne. I am
still a maintain.
I bet you skip pain. But you
try complain.
Hey. Yeah, quiet. Hey, where you pretty for that? Yeah, let's go. Hey, let's go. That's right. What's the name? That's right. Oh, we are shut down never. And today, hey, what's it here now? Bit about Nankamujano. Let's go. Hey, yeah, That's right. I'm calling me. Hey, let's go. And so afraid. Hey, do you know the dance? Let's go. Yeah, today. Hey, let's go. And that me. Hey, Andy. Hey, Kumasi. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Hey, Kumasi, Kwana, those are Chinese. We cheat you, I swear. Go, baby. Hey, 2026.
Are you having some fun? Are you having fun? Can I hear you? Yeah. And I would like to acknowledge some beautiful dignitaries in our midst. And when I mention their name, kindly put your hands together for them. We are going to a Queen Mother's Day, and they are beautifully dressed today. So let's acknowledge the presence of Oba Pengi Akosia Etua Pokua Manson Tokrase. Anotene. And Yamudi any bia, no cray, Yamudi any bia. Oba Pengi Nana Ajwa Eje wa Manson Ache. Achi krom. Mama, facha me. All right, let's also acknowledge the presence of Oba Hima Kosia Santawa, Manson Dadiase, Nana Kwaba. Also, Nana Foriwa Manfo Tra. Oh, wow. Nana. Mr. Amomi Bobo dia munya botema montina sentem pese o wave na hwebo komni fa kakra Nana yom dia ni biete mo fa mo ho cheche kakra mai. All right, we have Nana Ama Buadua Manso Akata Miase. Wow, tuntum say yo. Anodene. Also we have Nana Dufour PA4 Manson Kwanta Hema. Wow. When we entered, the way he was scanning the place, I knew something was going on. Nana ya mama kwaba. Also, Oba Pengin Abina Pokua Yeduasia don't think him. Wow. Nana we de ye go dunkwan tomano ye go dunkwan. Also, Nana Echa Ochiame for Manson Kwanta Hema. Wow. Oba Pengi Bema Pokia Achiame Hema. Wow. Also, we have Nana Efia Achia Ajeman in Koswa Hema, Kwaso traditional area. Wow. Ebusia 4, Kasabibi Besi. It's time for another set of dignitaries to give their speeches. And then we are moving on quickly to a very important personality that I'm about to introduce. This particular woman is one of the pioneers for Ghana's Most Beautiful. You have to give me wow. A very pretty woman, say wow. And yamudieni biya monkasa wow. Are you ready for her? I'm about to introduce a woman that broke the scenes on the internet and on national television. One of the women that anytime you see, you know, asem here mami kanichi. Omo Emma Ghana's Most Beautiful, yeah, Fesa Yebekobi. Are you ready? So I would like to introduce to you a very beautiful young woman who holds an HND, wow, BBA, EMBA, LLB, may I say, and is a dynamic Ghanaian entrepreneur and business executive. She serves as the Chief Executive Officer of J&J Company Limited and also leads as CEO of Miss Golden Stool. With a strong academic background spanning businesses, executive management, and law, Miss Ikuya brings strategic leadership, innovation, and a results-driven approach to her organization. She is passionate about enterprise growth, empowerment, and creates a sustainable impact through her work. Ladies and gentlemen, with a hands of applause and shouts, let's welcome Miss Ikuya.
Power is an essence that radiates from an individual, and it's the authority that you carry to be able to also influence others.
Okay, can I get the last person? Can I get the last person?
Those at the top.
Okay, I think there's someone here who would like to answer the question.
Okay.
So, in my opinion, power is the ability to exhibit your innermost strength to initiate something.
Beautiful.
With your optimum.
You've answered the question. You've all given great submissions, beautiful answers. Most often than not, whenever we hear power, the first thing that comes to mind is authority, titles, wealth. But I personally believe that power, I mean real and lasting power, cuts much deeper than titles and status. Power is self-awareness. Power is choice. Power is the ability to rise even when fear is staring right in your face. A woman who lives in power understands who she is. She owns her voice and refuses to shrink into spaces that were never designed to limit us in the first place. The modern Ghanaian woman, we are resilient, we are powerful, we are educated, we are ambitious, and we are deeply rooted in purpose. We are redefining the narrative in governance, in law, in technology, in medicine. Despite this progress, we still carry a lot of fear in us, and this hinders a lot of progress. We suffer with self-doubt, fear of failure, societal pressure, and the pressure to conform. And you see, all these fears, they are very legit. Because unfortunately, we find ourselves in a society where the woman has to prove beyond every reasonable doubt that she belongs to the room before she is accepted. And even when she's accepted, there is an embargo that is placed on the woman. You have to outperform your male counterpart before people will give you the necessary recognition that is due you. So we have every reason to have these fears or to harbor these fears. But I am here to tell you that your background does not limit you. And your gender does not diminish your ability. I want you to repeat this after me. My gender does not diminish my ability. Okay, so somebody has to explain what that means. Please, I need a microphone here. I don't want you to just say it. I want to know if you really understand what we are talking, the discussion we are having today. Who can explain what I mean? My gender does not diminish my ability. Who will explain this for me? Yeah, of course. Can you bring the microphone to her?
As a female or a lady, doesn't prevent you from excelling in whatever you want to do.
Great. So previously, we were in some cage. We believed the male were better than us. But now we've come to understand that that is the power we have over them. It is power that we possess. Before you're able to walk in power as a woman, there are three things you need to know. From my perspective, it's good you have your jotters here. I would love you to jot this down because I know it will come in handy someday. The first thing you need to do is to own your identity. Most often than not, women most especially want to live a life that does not belong to us. We watch things on social media and want to live like these people. But that is not you. One thing I appreciate about South Africans and Nigerians is the fact that wherever you see them, you are able to identify where they are coming from. If it's not from their accent, it is from the way they look. And it's a sign of them owning their identity, because that is your authentic self. I want you to know that your failures, your tears, your challenges, and your victories, they all have value. They are the reason, very reason why you can stand somewhere and inspire people. If you've not been through anything in life, and then you go and stand before people to talk to them, what are you going to tell them? You don't have a story. So why do you want to live someone's life when you've lived your life, you know what you have been through, and there is nobody that can tell your story like yourself? I stand here to tell you today that own your identity. Do not despise your journey. What you have survived is often the very thing that qualifies you to lead, inspire, and transform others. I stand before you today not because I am a Kwamwakwa or I am special. I am not special. I am just lucky. And I stand before you, and it's because I've been able to own my identity. I've embraced my failures. I've embraced the things that were meant to destroy me. I learned to rise above noise. I learned not to allow the noise to keep me down. You see, most of the people that attack us, the reason for their attack is to sway us from our destiny. It's to put us down. It is left with you as the woman to allow that person to keep you where the person thinks you are, or for you to rise above it and prove to the person that she or he is not God. You see, your destiny was designed by God. So the only person that can say, Equia, your destiny is aborted, is God. If God has not said that, no man born of a human can abort your destiny. The next thing you need to do as a woman to be able to walk in power is to develop your mind. Power is sustained by knowledge. Education is not just about certificates. I keep telling people this, and some might bet to differ, but that is my opinion. I've been fortunate to sit on panel to interview people for employment. And I will tell you that most of the time, the people who come and they are so eloquent, they have all the certificates, they are the very people you give them opportunity and they are not able to perform. That not to say education is not important. No, education is very important. But there are people, they just pass through the education system. Just because I want a certificate, I just want to go to school. That shouldn't be your reason for going to school. Allow the school to pass through you. Am I making some sense here? Do not just pass through St. Louis College of Education because you applied to the university, you didn't get admission, so you don't have an option. So you are here because you didn't have an option. You should be here because you love to be here. You are passionate about being a teacher. You are passionate about nurturing and mentoring young people. So you want to be here. That should be your reason. If your reason for being here is because you didn't get admission to the university or to any other tertiary institution, then my darling, you've deviated from your purpose in life. Power is about critical thinking, confidence, and competence. You have to read widely. You should be able to be part of conversations. When you meet people, when you enter rooms and conversations are going on, you should be able to contribute. When you limit yourself and then you find yourself in spaces where people are having relevant conversations, what do? Then you sit there now, why you're timid, why you're mobile, because you don't even know what they're talking about. That is not a trait of a woman who is living in power. A woman who is living in power is confident, is eloquent, and knows a bit of everything. I started my educational journey from the Polytechnic, not because I wanted to go to the Polytechnic, because I did not get admission to Legon. I knew I did not belong there because me mass, my born mass. Any part me mass, must say me conquer business. Me nye bida. And I'm a cocoa rahonu. Would they ever to us? So what I'm telling you is you need to read wide, build a skill. You see, what I've come to realize is that now if you want to rely or depend solely on your salary, you cannot live a good life. Your salary can just keep you afloat. And your employer is a way for your employer to bind you. You get it? Now women are looking for multiple sources of income. I see young women in Accra. I don't know if that trend is in Kumasi here. But now women who have their masters, who have their degrees are now into makeup, they're into hairstyling, they are into tailoring. And I see them and I am so impressed. Because time passed, me investing, me pama dewo, me. Time passed, you will never see a graduate in such fields. But now, come to Accra. And these are the people making money. So, you can work with your certificate, all right? But you have a side business that is also giving you some money. So now you're a powerful woman because without a man, you can stand on your own. So no man will come and work on you and tell you, give me your power because I am the one taking care of you. Develop yourself. Build a skill. Invest in personal development. A woman with a developed mind is a dangerous woman. A woman with a developed mind is unstoppable in purpose. And never underestimate the power of preparation. A lot of people walk into places or take up tasks without preparing. I stand before you giving this speech because I took time out of my busy schedule to prepare for this. So come last minute na metro Miss Speaker come to me in Kahui. From education, sometimes you have to put your thoughts together to be able to write a dear betonipa a dream in a. Preparation is one thing you should never take for granted. We are students, it's time for exam. When I meet students and they tell me, oh, maybe I'm a bon work, you see, if you wait for the last week to examination before you study, you will fail. You will fail. You have to make it a point. You should be intentional about your studies. After lectures, you should find time, sit down, and reflect over the notes that were given to you by your lecture. If you don't do that and you want to wait till the last week to examination and then we prepare Jesus Christ said because Bible class or show body of one. So you need to prepare for a day be a person way a wabrabum. Again, a woman with a developed mind can never be walked on by anybody. You are accepted in every room you walk into because you are a powerful woman. You know what you have in you, so you won't allow anybody to walk on you. Sometimes because you don't know what you're going to do there. So please develop your mind. The last one is walk in courage. Please repeat it after me. Walk in courage. Living in power is not the absence of fear. It means moving forward despite fear. We all have fear in us. Maybe, and I was asking myself, say, am I prepared for this? Am I up for it? Can I really do this? So fear is something that is in everybody. But the ability to face that fear is what makes you walk in power as a woman. You will fail sometimes. Failure is part of us. Failure is what shapes us into becoming who we aspire to be. But courage is choosing to rise again, wiser and stronger. Don't wait until you are ready. Growth often happens after you step out, not before. Most people confine themselves in spaces they feel very comfortable in. But I tell you, my darling, your success is right at the beginning of where your comfort zone ends. If you want to succeed in life, be adventurous. There is nothing in timidity. Time past, timidity used to be a virtue. Now, if you want to make it in life, you should be able to move forward. You should be able to be courageous now. Do not wait until you feel ready. I want to tell you my story small, and then I end the session. A young girl from a very humble background, but I had a very big dream to become a lawyer. Like I told you earlier, I didn't gain admission to Legon, so I went to Takoradi Poly. But I knew I wanted more. From there, I went to the university. I went into Ghana's most beautiful, I had a baby. I wanted to go back to school. The baby did not limit me. When I started my first degree, I got pregnant with my second child. It still did not discourage me. I went through it. From there, I decided to do my executive MBA. The very day I gained my admission, I realized I was pregnant with my third child. And I had started Miss Golden Stool as well. Miss Golden Stool was in Kumasi. So I needed time because it's my baby and I needed to invest my time in Miss Golden Stool. But I did not allow that to limit me. I knew I needed my second degree. I went through it. It wasn't easy at all. But through it all, I motivated myself because I knew I had to do it. After that, I wanted to do my I wanted to do my DBA. That is Doctorate in Business Administration. I did my admission, I got admission and everything, but I couldn't afford the tuition. And then I got a call that, okay, there is this university that is offering scholarship for celebrities to read law. It was a wrong information though, but I took advantage of that opportunity and now I hold an LLB. Let me tell you that I graduated Poly with just a pass. Because I've already told you, me mass. And me quite not me serious. So be very mindful of the company you choose now. Because it will affect you today or tomorrow. But my first degree, I graduated with a 0.5 away from first class. My EMBA, my least grade was B. LLB, my least grade was B. So I am here to encourage you that if Ekwia was able to do it, if I did not allow the things that had happened to me to keep me down, if I was able to rise above all the noise, you are also capable. Never feel little because you are more than who you think you are. If you have ever felt unseen, unheard, unworthy, this message is for you. You matter. Your dreams are valid. Your voice is needed. Do not silence yourself to make others comfortable. Do not postpone your purpose waiting for permission. You are not too much and you are certainly not too little. She lives in power. It's about perfection. It's about purpose, presence, and persistence. When a woman lives in power, she lifts others as she rises. She creates impact beyond herself. She becomes a force for change in her family, her community, and her nation. as you leave this summit today, I challenge you to walk boldly, speak confidently, lead courageously, and live unapologetically in your power. Because when she lives in power, the world changes. Thank you. And may your light continue to shine.
Are you inspired? Pacha dokai ngina samote. Enti we no French ni beka ni say dokai ngina me bone tofa e wo French ade amao. Oh, ade. Le facile ta brognoa messe kwa dokai ngina. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is just by the way. You know, I'm about to introduce a woman. The moment you see her, their language, I was all born here. You chant, it was smart chant. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to invite a woman of substance. She is the CEO of Zonda Tech Ghana Limited. Say wow. An automobile company that has expanded its footprint across Ghana and the West Africa SAP region, supplying heavy-duty trucks, construction equipment, and technical support services. She was named CEO of the Year at the 2025 Ghana CEO Summit and Awards, reflecting her strategic, inclusive, and forward-thinking leadership style. Ladies and gentlemen, with the power invested in me, I invite a very wonderful woman, Miss Yang Yang. Ni hao.
Thank you. Ni hao, ni hao. Nanano. Yes. Our powerful organizer and our professor. You know, Chinese, we really respect our professors, our teachers, more than politicians. So in Ghana, we need to change this culture, okay? And our distinguished speakers. I am the CEO of Zonda. I am not only the CEO of Zonda. If today I am only the CEO of Zonda, I will not stand here and tell you. I am also the founder of Zonda. So I have made it myself. So now, before I start, I want to ask all our ladies. Today, I don't say ladies and gentlemen. I have to say ladies and ladies. Because gentlemen, they are not accounting for 5%. Let's forget about them. So now, our ladies, just, you know, in the very beginning, our beautiful lady said, they want to know what this program is about, and she's going to give 500 CDs to the person who has answered the question. Now, I want to offer each one 100 CDs, and the physical money is here. So, but don't repeat, please. What does Zonda do? What does Zonda represent? The first one.
Please, they manufacture and make sales of cars.
Okay, we have someone here too.
Exactly which one? Exactly which one?
Where are you? Please come. All right.
SUVs.
SUVs.
Okay.
SUVs. This one for you.
We have someone here.
Again.
Yes, and heavy duty vehicles. And one of the SUVs is a Haval Julian.
This one for you.
This one for you.
Anyone?
Anyone
want to answer the question?
Anyone? Okay.
Why I'm sharing money in the very beginning. I'm not here to bribe you. I'm here to teach you one thing about women in power. Share money to your people. You know, if you want to be a leader, in a company, you must share money to your people to let your people follow you. So I make sure those people who are following me, they get money. They get rich because of Madam Yang Yang. And you see, our professor is here. our beauty pageant is here, and their language is native English language. And my native language is Chinese. I cannot say powerful words, but today I want to share with you of my life experience. I'll make it very short. So here, all of you seeking, you are college students, right? All of you are college students. You are lucky. I nearly didn't get a chance to go to the university because my family was very, very poor. In the 1980s, you see, at that time, now you see China is a powerful country, is a giant country. At that time, our generation of people, we were so poor. I remember when I was 5 years, my father lost his business, so my family was highly in debt. For the whole year, my mother forbid me and my brother to have a meat. Can you imagine you at a childhood, you don't have a meat for one whole year. Only, our Chinese festival, Spring Festival, just like Ghana, your Christmas time. My mother bought 1 kilo of meat to share for all of us. So that was my childhood. And in China, we see, if you want to live well off, you need to have a good education. So, I was from a rural area. China, our picking system from the rural area to the famous universities are so strict. From my primary school to the junior high school, we only choose like a few, around top 10 to go to the junior high school. And then from the junior high school to the senior high school, also we choose around 10%. At the last year of the junior high school, my mother felt her pressure was too much because I was always having the best scores. She wanted to tell my teacher, my head teacher, give me lower school so I can go to a nursing school and earn money to pay debt to the family. So my teacher said, no, I'm such a talented student. He cannot do so to ruin my future. So he vowed for me. And then, my mother was talking to him outside of the classroom. The moment he came in, then he was telling all of the classmates. I get the information from Yang Yang's mother. She didn't want her to go to high school. I feel so sad for her. But I encourage her to go to high school and go to university. So high school, my mother said, now it's your own choice. You want to go to high school and go to university. Our house, we have no money. So they couldn't afford my tuition. Then, you know what I did? Because I was the best student, I went to beg my teachers. I went to beg like my headmaster. I said, please pay my school fee for me. Then later, when my mother gets some money, she will come to pay you. And then I didn't have any textbook because I couldn't afford it. Then I went to all of the subject teachers. I said, do you want me to go to university? To go to the best university? Because at that time, if one student from the school go to the best university, they can win a lot of money. They can get a lot of money as an allowance or as an encouragement to cultivating such talented students. Then they all give me their textbooks. Like, I was the student. I was in a boarding school. So every morning, I make sure I go to the classroom 6:30. I have the key for the classroom. So I opened the classroom. And then every evening, I leave the classroom 9:30 p.m. because I hold the key. And then I was number 1 in school to be enrolled in the university. So you see, what is power? What is power? I was from such a poor family. Power is you need to have a faith in yourself, and then you need to constantly work on it. Now, number 2, when I went to the university, all of us sitting here, 90% or 80% are ordinary students, like our girls. Maybe we feel we're not beautiful. Maybe we feel like our family is not well off. In the university in China, because I was in a very good university for foreign language students, so families are well off. Then when the moment, we're in a dormitory, 6 students, 6 girls are in the dormitory. The moment I enter into the dormitory, they have sniffed. A poor girl, an ugly girl has entered this dormitory. What they do? They isolated me, right? Even, I was from a rural area, but I went to Beijing, the capital city, to study. And even in my rural area, to take a bus is a luxury. We use our feet to walk to school. And then in the capital city, there are so many buses. Now one day, our students, our dormitory, the girls say, we need to go to the bookshop to buy books, but it will take us 40 minutes drive to go to the bookshop. Then, there is a head organizing all of us to the bookshop. You know what they did? When we went into the bookshop, then they said, let's separate into groups. Two are in a group. Then I was paired with one girl. Then she was walking with me, 5 minutes she disappeared. Then I have to go back to the school. I was from a rural area, you can understand. I didn't know anything about the city. But that time, when it gets to 5 p.m., then I have to take a bus to go back to school. Then, out of anxiety, I took the wrong direction. Then I went far. Then I was asking the ticket person, I said, where is it? Then she told me, I said, I never heard this place. Have you passed our school place? She said, oh, you have gone a wrong direction. So you have to quickly come down and take a bus. If you don't take a bus, now you have to sleep on the street, because in China, at that time, after 7 p.m., there is no bus again. So when I went back to the dormitory, I was cried and cried. In the 4 years in the university, I was isolated. I was looked down upon, not only by my classmates, also by the teachers. Now you can see I speak good English. At that time, my English was not good at all. So I become a joke for the teachers. Then, if all of you, now you feel dizzy, then the teacher will point me out. Oh, Yang, what is this? I said, this is night. Then everybody will laugh because this is light, right? So when you are poor, you don't have a dignity, you don't have anything. You don't have anything. So I said, okay, then if I'm isolated, at that time I even thought of committing suicide. I said, why? Why God? God, why you let me be so ugly and so poor? And then I'm like an ant in this world. People can trespass me and then kill me anytime. So then, because my parents, they don't give me any tuition. I have to go out to work to get the school fee. Then I went out to work as an English teacher. Then later I realized to only work as an English teacher, I cannot get enough for myself. So I quickly formed this organization. I said, okay, all of the school, the students, you can join my organization. Then the parents can choose teachers from my organization. I take 10% of commission. Then at that time, but all of our ladies, young ladies, you have a summer vacation, you have winter vacation, right? For me, what is summer vacation? Summer vacation means that, if you are studying in school, then they give you a dormitory to live in. But if it is summer vacation, they sack you from the dormitory. You have to look for a place. So I always live underground. Summer vacation, I have to stay in Beijing to teach, to earn for my school fees. Okay, then I said, okay, now I'm not beautiful, I'm not from a well-off family, I have to create for myself. Then after the university, I managed to get myself a master degree. Then after the university, I said, no. They said, don't leave your comfort zone, right? This is what I tell you. If that zone is not comfortable for you, leave it. Leave it. Why? Because I feel that Beijing is not a good place for me. I was not needed in that place. Then I found a chance. They said they need people to come to Africa to work as interpreters. I quickly joined. When I came to Ghana, that is how I have lived another life. You see, that's why I said I'm always grateful to Ghana. People think that you are a hypocrite because you make money here, then you love this country. No, because it is Ghana really have given me a life. My mother only given me the first life, but Ghana has given me the second life. When I came to Ghana, I was also working for a Chinese company. But unluckily, at that time, I was pregnant with my husband. Then my boss died. My boss died in an accident in South Sudan. There are 3 people sharing the same company. They want to put their own people in. At that time, I was 8 months pregnant. I couldn't go anywhere. So I told my husband, I have to come out and start my own company. Because why? Why? First, I was living for myself. Now I'm living for my baby. Right? So that's why I encourage all our ladies, you need to be pregnant. You need to have babies. Babies. No, babies. Don't, now you are laughing at my words. When you get to my age, you know how important your baby is to you. Your baby is the only motivation for you to move forward. My husband, he was a government official. And then when we come to Ghana, at that time, we were from the same university. I was poor, I was ugly. I think my husband was my last straw. I quickly grabbed this husband and make him into my husband because I thought no man wants me. Then when I was pregnant with my baby, then that was the moment I realized my husband was a government official. What do government officials do? They are arrogant. They don't beg people, right? They think the word is for them. So, now, I'm about to deliver my child. So, Mr. Hockley called me. Say, Yang, where is my agreement? I said, Mr. Hockley, I beg you. Within half an hour after I deliver my baby, I will call you. I will send the agreement to you. And then, after I deliver my baby for 5 days, then another customer called me. Say, Yang, when do you sign agreement with me? Then I cannot send my husband because why? He's like the God. So I tell my driver, I said, carry me there. Then my driver carried me into the customers. The customer say, oh, why you work like that? I said, I just deliver my baby. All the women those who have delivered the babies, you understand me. Because there were still wounds, right? Then, but I know that I can never depend on my husband. So that's power too for women. Don't depend on anyone. Depend on yourself. But you see, I cannot leave my husband. You know, so many ladies think you are a powerful lady, then you can leave your husband. Never leave your husband. You know why? If you leave your husband, you are too selfish. You stay with your husband because of your children. We are mothers. Okay? Then I said, I cannot depend on my husband again. I have to create everything myself. So I start to go to the factories to beg them to do what? To give me funding. So I went to the first factory. I said, you know, I get to know the Sinotruck big boss was visiting Ghana. Then I was pregnant. Then I went to his office, the hotel, 5 a.m. I said, I beg you, please give me help. Then I will make you proud. Now I am making him proud because 80% of the vehicles in Ghana are Sinotruck. So rule number 3, what is power? Power is begging. We beg to survive, and we beg to expand. So now, by representing Sinotruck, my business expand. Then, you know, I have touched some the cakes of my industry people. They said they're going to beat me because I'm the only woman in the industry. Then I was so afraid. I'm thinking of my babies. At that time, now I have 2 children. I'm thinking of my children. I say, even today, I don't have anything. I'm not afraid. But my children, I have to give them the best education. So I dig down my head, and then I quickly build 11 branches. 11 branches in the whole Ghana. How I build the branches? You think I just send people there to build? I remember Takrady in the wild area. I stand there, I stand on the roadside for 1 week. I finally pick a land. I said, I'm going to build here. Remember in Sawam, the same thing. Me, a woman, I'm wearing a hat. When I was starting my career, I don't say today I'm beautiful, right? Because today I have nearly 1,000 people working for me, so I can be beautiful. At that time, in my 30s, I look like in my 50s and 60s. So even my husband, he thinks that this woman is such an ugly woman. So I told him, when I start my business, make my business big, if you leave me, you will regret. Because there will be a lot of young men following me, right? So number 4 of power is down to the earth and work on the land yourself. Don't talk bullshit in the office. Who is talking bullshit? Those people who are talking bullshit in the office, you can never succeed. So every land I measured in Ghana, from the south to the north, from the east to the west, I touched every land myself. Why? I want to have a feeling for my business. So now, you see, I said power is a spirit. China, more and more factories, they have identified me later. You know, the machinery factory, Shantui, they represent bulldozer. Now in Ghana, my bulldozer take over the market. The excavators, the rollers, all of the road contractors, they buy from me. So after that, because you see, I have a high standard. I have a discipline on myself. So when I was building my branches, I make it world class. Because why? I went to Dubai. I said, Dubai, you have such luxurious showrooms. Why can't I have it in Ghana? And everybody was laughing at me. Said, you were wasting your money. I said, no, I want it. That was how many years ago? That was 10 years ago. Look today, because I built my branches so nice. All the big brands like Cherry, GWM, Dongfeng, they all give me what? So dealership. So dealership means more vehicles, more fundings are coming to Zonda. So you know what? Now, then the president of Ghana at that time went to visit China. He said, China should have a factory in Ghana. But who is going to do the factory? The factory quickly identified me. He said, Madam Yang, you can do it. I only believe in you. I said, don't worry, I will do it. Because why? I never think more. Oh, our ladies, you think too much. What is power again? Power is don't think too much. Just do the work. God will bless you when you take action. So now I have 3 assembly plants in Ghana. I employ how many people in Ghana through my factories? My people can know. So now I have finished my story, and the last thing I want to tell you today, for all of you to sit here and listen to me, what is my power? What is my power? My power is the value to Ghana. Is the value to you. Because today, when you hear from me, you have picked up something and you are going to act on it. Thank you.
Let's put our hands together for one and only Miss Yang. In fact, sometimes you can be spearheading something. Na bibi ababe sign ho. Me ankasa na me introduce Miss Yang. But you really start yeah day. Echiche skamamo. Sad. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, when Miss Yang was talking, and if you really paid attention, one of the things I took was that when you are poor, you don't have dignity. Do you side with me? That when you are poor, you don't have dignity. Exactly. So it is always important to help yourself, empower yourself, and do something for yourself. At the moment, we would like to call on a very beautiful young lady that I admire from afar. She also admires, checking me pie, it's a very pretty young lady. Her smiles, I had the chance to MC with her, and she was wonderful as well. And this lady, she holds a Bachelor of Law and Master of Laws, serves as an IT professional and a proud contestant of Ghana's Most Beautiful 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you one of my youngest people in Ghana's Most Beautiful, Miss Samweni.
Hey, me prefanso, mpamocho. Nana no, mpamocho michiamuna. Madam Yang, my queen. You see my queen, if you know, now I'm recorded because she'll call me to order. Good afternoon, ladies. Ladies, first of all, I would like all of us to take a sip. Please drink some water. It is at this point that I let you know that I am no motivational speaker. I just hope that you listen to my story and you take a thing or two from it. Is that okay? But first things first, Madam Yang, you speak impeccable English. Let's clap for her. If my Chinese was half as good as her English, I'll be on top of the world. And Nanaima, if my French was half as good as your French, hey, do you know Nanaima speaks French? You know? Hey, you don't know? Where have you been? Sorry, she speaks French fluently, effortlessly. Let's give it up for our panel, please. Okay. They have said everything. I'll just add a thing or two. Number one is the power of your mind. Okay, the power of your mind. When my queen was speaking, she spoke about reading, expanding your knowledge and all of that. The power of your mind. Everything starts from here. This is how I want you to take it. You see the way we use remote controls to control our TV? The remote control is your mind. It is your mind that tells your body where to be, what to do, what to become. It all starts from your mind. And so you need to feed it. Wherever I get the opportunity to speak to people, I recommend books, I recommend movies, because I read every day. If it's one thing everybody knows about me. I read every day, I watch a movie every day. If I don't finish today, I'll continue tomorrow. So wherever I get the opportunity to speak to people, I recommend books and I recommend movies. The books, I know some of you won't read, but if you are able to read, it will help you. Okay. The first book, Everybody knows I love this book, The Alchemist. I can't, oh my God, you've heard it. I always speak about this book. It speaks about leaving your comfort zone and then finding your treasure. I won't bore you with the story. Please look for the book and read. Number 2, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. We all want to be rich, right? When Madam Yang was speaking about, I have employed 1,000 people. I was like, hey, I will employ 10,000. You didn't clap for me. Me, I will employ you. 1,000 people. A woman speaking like this. Come on. We all want to be rich, right? Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. 2 movies and 2 books. Because I know if I recommend more than 2, you won't read. 2 movies. 1, The Inception. Hey, it talks about the mind. How we build ideas or how we create ideas and bring them to fruition. The Inception. It features Leonardo DiCaprio. How many of us know him? We love him, don't we? Oh, that's Jack from Titanic. Hello. Have we seen Titanic? Leonardo DiCaprio, that's fine, man. He's in the movie, so go and watch, okay? Number 2, I won't go far away from Africa. The Woman King. You've seen it? Izogi, she said something. She said, you are powerful. Don't give your power away. You are a woman and you are powerful. Do not give that power away, right? The Woman King, we are good. The second thing I want to touch on is the power of having role models. You see these women right here. I can tell you one thing I admire about each of them. There's another woman, Madam Vic. Please, let's give it up for her. She has been a judge on Miss College Ghana since its inception. This year, she'll be a judge again. This woman, she has gone to school. She knows book. You see how she's sitting there simple like that? She's not simple, oh. Madam Vic, let's give it up for her. The power of having role models. Listen, don't look too far. We all admire Michelle Obama, don't we? Have we been able to talk to her before? We all admire Oprah Winfrey, don't we? Right? A lot of us. But we do not even have access to her. Listen, your role model can be the electrician at your junction. Let me tell you a story. I have a little IT background, even though that is the field I'm in right now. My main field is law. But my side hustle became my first love. I don't know how that happened. One time, I was at home on vacation, and I needed knowledge. You see, I'm fascinated about how things work. You see the way the fans are turning? What causes the fan to turn? What causes the light to turn on? The food in the fridge, how does it turn cold? Have you thought about the science behind it? So I want to sit beside this electrician at my junction. And he was connecting wires here and there. He told me it was called soldering. Are there any engineers here? You know soldering? This is something at the university, you may not even get the practicality of it. But I learned it from the electrician at my junction. He has become my role model. He has become my coach. Don't look too far away. Get role models. Emulate them. If you have the opportunity to send them DMs, please do. It is the internet, isn't it? 3, social media presence. Are we all on social media? What is your favorite app? TikTok, clock it. I don't know what I'll do without that app. TikTok, I swear, though. If you want comment section, see, if you want all the juice, if you want all the information, it's on TikTok. But do you know that TikTok is the most educative app, in my opinion? You know why I say so? Just type anything in the search button, anything at all. It gives you ideas, it gives you images, it gives you videos. You can try it. So in as much as we want to use TikTok for the fun part of it, it is also important that we use it for the educative part of it. Okay? Build an online presence. See, we cannot underestimate the power of social media in the 21st century. Do you know Manson Kwantahima? Do you know her? Do you know her? Please, Hey, this is the point where I shoot my shots. Nana, I love you, Papa. Social media. Hey. You know, she doesn't even have to post herself. When people post her, do you read the comments? You know, one of the most striking comments about her that gets me every time is about her teeth. Nana, please, ma. Please, ma, Nana, small, please. Let me cut to the chase. Build a social media presence. It doesn't matter if you have 10 followers, if you have 20 followers. Listen, build an online presence. Go on LinkedIn, create an account. Go on Instagram, create an account. When we are searching for you, let us find something about you. Where do we find it? Social media. And you should be able to stand for something. Me, one thing I stand for and everybody knows me for is STEM. I'm not even known for the Ghana's Most Beautiful that I went to. It is there. I thank God for it. But one thing I am noted for is STEM. Type Amweni, the next thing that will follow is STEM. Please stand for something so that you are easily identifiable, okay? On this note, ladies, as a pageant girl, I can't leave here without asking you to pick forms for Miss College Ghana. You know, I have told this story numerous times. This is like the upteen time I'm telling this story, but I know someone hasn't heard it before. I started trying for pageantry in 2014. Manantio. I tried for Malaika in 2014. Anfa. 2015, I went again. Still, Anyade. No problem. I got discouraged because, you know, it is hard. I mean, it is difficult when somebody tells you no. It is difficult to accept no as an answer, right? I didn't know Peppa. I said, we are sorry. What kills me cries. This is not the end of hair. Don't tell me that one. This is not the end of which road. It is the end of the road. 2014, 2015, Anfa. 2016, I decided to relax. I wasn't bothered about anything. 2017, I got into law school, and a friend coerced me into trying Miss Universe. I tried Miss Universe, and a FI. And so when I went to the house, I was the shortest. You know, I tell this story with so much passion because I want you to try. Okay. I got into Miss Universe and I was the shortest. The tallest was 6.3 feet. Can you imagine? She was there. Afiba was there. And I was there, you know. And we were all wearing 6 inches heels. Into a jinaswa. You know what? But we all have unique abilities, don't we? We have our own qualities. You may be the tallest in the room, but I have this. I am well read. I know book. Listen, I talk about it. I talk about it with so much joy because I know book. Do you know book? If you know book, say it. You know book. Yes, I may know book, but you may walk better. You understand? You may cook better. I don't know how. The kitchen is not my favorite place, please. You know, we all have our unique abilities. Fast forward, last eviction to finale, I got evicted. Why? Because I was short. Does it make sense? So now I haven't come to terms with that thing because I was short. And that wasn't the only painful thing. My fellow woman looked me in the eye and told me, you know, the judges were torn between myself and the tallest lady. And it was obvious that the tallest lady was going to make the cuts. It was obvious. You know why? The judge looked at me and told me that, let me say it in Chi so that you feel it. Say, but if somebody is short, she's not Christ. She can't add height to my height. How would you feel about this? Who says that? Madam, who says that? So now I've not forgiven her. And sometimes I do the things I do because I feel I have people to prove wrong. Listen, let your haters see you coming. Let them run. Let them run. Give them a run for their money. It didn't discourage me. 2019, I went for Miss Ghana and I became first runner-up. This close to the crown, this close to Miss World. Still I'm fat. I was like, it's okay, let me concentrate on law school. My queen, law school is difficult. Hey, I was surprised when she said her least grade was B. B. No, my least grade was not B. I had a C, 1 or 2 C's. Law school was difficult, so I was like, let me just concentrate on law school. 2022, fast forward. I was there when Bernard called me. How many of us know Bernard? PY Events. Where is Bernard? Bernard called me and said, Minya, this year, Ghana's most beautiful. It's like, hey, because I think then I was done with law school. Yes. I was teaching or something like that. He called me, I was like, no, I'm not interested. I don't know what pushed him to call me, but he created a thought in my head. I was like, I've done this before. I can do it. And maybe this will be the big break that I am looking for. My queen was my judge. I remember. If you know Ghana's most beautiful, it is the most difficult pageant in this country. If you know it, you know. Queen Abena, hey, audition stage is 5. It is rigorous and vigorous. Listen, you go for the first auditions. I auditioned here in Kumasi, and different colors, shapes, sizes. Hey, Emma, Ghana, ma. The girls were, but it didn't discourage me. Like I said, we all have our own qualities. Anna, you may be the fairest. I am the darkest. I am beautiful. You are beautiful in your own way. We cannot be the same. Do you understand? I went in there, I auditioned, I made it through the first stage. And then we all had to go to Accra for the semis. I went to Accra, and I went to meet the other ladies from the different zones in Accra. Sena Kumasi, a child's play. Accra, all the girls who auditioned in Tamale, in Takrade, they were all there. But PY had laid something in my head. He had laid a foundation in my head. You can do it. You can do it. So go for it. Miss Mikai Obapa, my afro. See, my afro. Now, medical crowd to my say. Immediately, I entered the audition room. Queen Ekuya was like, why have you covered your face? See, why have you covered your face? Queen Esiasum, don't you want us to see your beauty? See, Miami African woman, Charlie. Then I was like, but I was determined. I passed through the semis. 4 of us made it to the last audition before we could enter the house. 4 people. And if you know the eastern region, there are so many tribes. There are about 5 of us. Ekuapimfuni, Krobofuni, Kwewufuni, Achimfuni, Akwemufuni. It's not like here in Ashanti region where everybody is Asantini. In the eastern region, there are about 5 of us. Also. Inti Kroboni na yefano. Ana wu Ekuapimni na yefa. Ana yekokwewu. You understand? And my predecessor was Ekuapim. She was from my hometown. So my chances were, well, that was how it looked. But listen, I went there to prove a point because I had ambition. And somebody was trusting me to make it, because if I make it, thousands of people will be impacted. So I was not going there to disappoint. I got the slots and I represented the Eastern region. Please clap for me. Now, enough. So today, if the same gentleman who planted a seed in my head that I should go for it and I can do it and the impact will be bigger and better, is organizing Miss College Ghana. Every year you see me here. Those of you in 300, you saw me last year, right? You saw me 2 years ago. I will always advocate for Miss College Ghana. I am here again. There were 3 people who really danced this morning. Madam, come. Last year I selected you, you did not come. This year you do come. And there was a lady in black and white. Black and white. Black and white. Madam, come. And Wisconsin, the dancer, spectacles, me bra. There were 2 other people who really danced their hearts out. Please line up here for me. Let's clap for them. You don't have to take the bold step. I'll take it for you. 2 more people. Who wants to take a leap of faith? Who wants to do it? Please come. You see, confidence. No, the Baba just Zonda. No, Zonda car. No, Zonda car. No. Have you seen it? Go online and search. Go online and search for Zonda Tech Ghana. The car they are giving you. Who else wants to take a leap of faith? Who else? Oh, come on. Let's clap for her. 5 people. First 5. PY events. Is there a way we can give these 5 people a discount? Because then the one was the 3. These 3 people, these 3 ladies, they have danced. 20%, let's say. 20% discount. Kukwa, 20% discount for our first 5. Let's clap for them. Genuinely, if you want to partake in Miss College Ghana 2026, please come. Mumbra na me nye di for. I'm going to say, me who say, me who was soon we as say. Please, come. If you want to partake in Miss College Ghana. Otherwise, DJ, please give me music. That is how to get you. You know how to get insects on a flower. They will come and dance. DJ, hot. JQ. Who is coming? Me, I'll come and pull you.
I go eat.
Saint Louis. Saint Louis. Hey, hi, I don't understand English. Esquire. Or say Esquire. I'm a lawyer for your pageant. Or say Esquire. Let's do it. Come on. Which question again? Come on. Let's go. Hey, what will you feel? Oh, come. Hey, Queen Nana is here. You know East Rap. DJ. Or say she's doing her masters. So, hey, masters in what? Sure. Do you know the way they will vote for you? Oh yeah, MPhil. Jamal Bechira, the academia. Come. They are the ones who go into academia. The MPhil people. Saint Louis, please. Who wants to come? Come, my lady. My lady, come. My lady, come. My lady. Saint Louis, we will take the charity go away. We will take it away. Have you seen the car from Zonda? Have you seen the car from Zonda? Have you seen the car from Zonda? Let it motivate you. One of the reasons why I went to GMB was for the car. No, but Madam Yang is here. She's giving you a charity go. 2. Umbega. Like this Benz. 1 and 2 side. Like this Benz. Sorry, man, I have a contestant. See. A cow from Zonda. From Zonda. One thing I know about Zonda is if you buy from them, they give you 5 years warranty. 5 years. Ladies, come on. Yes, you dancing. Please come. Saint Louis, we will take the car away. We will take the car away. Saint Louis, we will take the car away. Come on, Becca. With my money, first year. Hey, first year, the Uber, humble lion. First years. You don't want to try. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Until I get 50 of you, I am not sitting. Please. Don't worry about the forms. Let's go. Don't worry about the forms. Let's go. Don't worry about it. My lady. You cannot be sitting down with this height. Listen. Please.
Me just live up my life and I make my money.
Oh, come.
Don't see me like a fool because I don't do giddy.
Please come. Ladies. You will sit there and then one of these these ladies will take the car away. Will take the car from Zonda away. Zonda. Does somebody own a Zonda in your house? Come for the Zonda car. Bessie. Zonda. See the car. Listen. If you don't avail yourself, DJ is okay. It's okay. If you don't avail yourself and the car is unveiled, you will have regrets. If I were you, I would just try. Shoot my shots. Listen, I will reach for the moon. DJ, I will reach for the moon. Even if I don't get there, I will land amongst the stars. It is still the galaxy. Hello? Okay. Say open. See how you are watching. See how you are watching. Come and put. See how you are watching. And you are bewildered. Up. Let's go. Oh, give her fans now. Let her get up.
Miss College Ghana 2025.
You are watching with so much passion. My lady. Oh, don't do that. You don't want the charity go. Me, I want to. Can I partake? So I'll win. Who's the SRC? We SRC president, Anna. We executive. This is how you miss out on your blessings. Don't get up at this point in time. That's the Holy Spirit. My lady.
The toil, that all the happiness,
your mates will vote
gain
for you.
no recognition for their work. It was then that decision to start Miss College Ghana was next in thoughts with a vision statement centered on growth of young ladies in various institutions across the country. Today, this decision has materialized in young ladies across the country in various institutions in Ghana, brought about empowerment. During the inception of the idea of Miss College Ghana in 2022, we embarked on visitations to institutions in 2023 to interact with young ladies with the sole aim of women empowerment, that teaching them to realize self-worth and grabbing opportunities face front.
You don't want that Zonda car.
It was at a point Miss College Ghana was introduced to these young ladies to help them showcase
you have a car.
Self-worth. Choose.
And you don't want Zonda.
It is the season
Rio.
summit. It is for the reason summits are held
ladies.
each year in the early phases of
if I don't
Miss
get
College
50
Ghana
people,
event to serve
I won't
as
give the
a
microphone to the
forerunner
MC.
of impacting ladies before they even come on
Are
board.
you a law student too?
Na Miss College Junior Shasi, Yanga Command in fee and 9 years.
It's sweet too.
You don't
like
see one pen so
my lady.
They're not doing Tina Sabi, that's what it's 9
Which college is
in
this?
fee 9 years,
Which school is this? Kenny West. Clark it. Come on. Please come. You never see. If you go for other pageants, they will give you some small car. Small car. Your queen passed Miss College. She wasn't lucky. She got some car. Don't mention the name because it wasn't a Zonda car. Please. Who wants to come? Who wants to come? Zonda is giving you a car. If I were you, I would take a leap of faith. I may get the car from Zonda. And you know, one thing about the Zonda car, it makes you unique. Unkwana should be in town. So as you are moving around in town, people will be peeping. Hey, who is that? Who is that? What car is that? What car is that? Now they are chiffons. Ombe. Two more people. Okay, ladies, DJ, do something small. Let them display small before we share the forms for them. DJ, something small. That is how we will vote for you. You don't like votes. Please, where are the forms? PY, the forms. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I cut 2, 20, please. I like even numbers. 2 more. 2. E. Me too. Do you drive to work? You don't have a car. come and do try your luck and get car too. You say no. You don't want the Zonda car. Bray, why? Wisconsin. Hey, Ernest 4. You people on social media, you are noisy. When you came here, you are quiet. 2 more people. The way nurses can be noisy. 2 more people, please. The nurses, give me 1 person. St. Louis, give me 1 person. So we can have 20. Nurses, hey, come. Come, don't do that. Come. Oh, give her fun. She will come. Ooh, come. They will vote for you. Come. Please be sharing the forms. I beg you, so that we can do things quickly. Okay. St. Louis, give me 1 person. One person that you know you will vote for. 1 person, St. Louis. 1 person. We are in your neighborhood. We are in your jurisdiction. We are in your zone. Host and win. If I were you, I'll come, we'll collect the charity go and be driving around campus. The way I'll be doing shakara on you people. St. Louis, 1 person. Nominate. Who is the entertainment prefect? Who is the most fashionable? Lois, they have nominated you. Lois, Mosfa, come. Mosfa, I can tell. Mosfa, come. Why? Mosfa. Oh, Mosfa. Oh, give her a fan. She will come. Mosfa. Oh, Lois, you win the cow. Everybody say, Lois, pourquoi? Come. Okay, give me another name. Who? We have 90. Let's give it up for our ladies. Come on. Let's do it better. In case you go home and think about it, please, you can still pick a form. Is that okay?
Yes.
My queen, last thing. Last patrol, 30 seconds. Because these ladies have devoted themselves to be the first ones to pick the forms, is it okay if I ask our panel to support? PY, is it okay? Is it okay? Our panel, Nana Hema is here. I know she supports beauty and grace. My queen is here. Madam Yang is here. She's giving us a Zonda car. Do you drive a Zonda car? You don't. We need one, you and I. But could be a friend of Haval Jolion. I don't say many wompa. So, Nana Hema, Mpacho Sadan Sayem, Mesre, so best supporting and ladies see kakra because me and Namako push your mama just so they stay. Me pacho, ni the best supporting and bia ye besum.
Okay.
Thank you very much. In case you want to pick the form, we are still available. There is a Zonda on it. Yes, the form is only 100 cedis. Queen Abna, only 100 cedis. 100 cedis only. My ladies, yes. 100 cedis only. But it has been discounted for you, 20% discount. Okay. So thank you.
Let's put our
hands
together.
Let's see you at the back.
Okay.
Listen, 100 cedis only, Nana. Say mekayo na wentio. Mansun Kwanta Hema says she's paying for all the forms. For all 19 ladies. Do we have 19 ladies? Please count for me. Let's do a quick head count.
Wow.
All 19 ladies paid for by Mansun Kwanta. Let's clap for Nana.
Let's put our hands together for Nana.
Zonda. You don't like
DJ,
Zonda?
I like what you're doing, so let's put our hands together for Miss Samoni. Ladies, you can resume your seats. DJ, I like what you're doing.
Loving you is a crime, then I want to be a felony. I gotta do the time, and I want.
All right, so it is time to introduce a very powerful and very beautiful woman. And this woman has made royalty. It's looking so, you have to give me the fans, So, Nananum, Ladies and gentlemen, we are waiting on our last woman, Yesi Pengi Kasa, Nayade. So this particular woman, as I said earlier, I didn't know, but I realized that she speaks French very fluently. Muzwe. Yeah, come Muzwe, I know I just say, Ebwe. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is just by the way. I'm about to introduce a very beautiful lady. On the internet, you see her as the most beautiful, elegant queen mother of our time. But in reality, she is also a movement of change. Movement of change, Minka say, dear Winim Nibia. So what did they can I say? Aha. But this is a movement of change. And our mother is a queen mother of Manson Kwanta. Give me wow. A traditional area in Ashanti region. Give me Enye Ize. Before ascending the throne, we are not going there, but this is a queen mother. Ladies and gentlemen, the name we used to know her has changed. She is a powerful woman now. And our mother goes by the name Nana Nyako Abra Sika the Third. And when the glory of God comes before you, there's so many things that changes about you. I am delighted and honored in this August house to introduce to you a leader, a queen mother. Thank you for standing up. Before Nana comes, Asante for wanyumbi ayeto say yenampa boaswa yenampa boaswa ye diagre agoni o. You don't remember agroni yo. Let's put our hands together for Nana.
Pastor, obetimi atenase. Answer na me start no. Mrs. Daba, aucun bébé. Et j'aimerais bien te répondre en français en disant merci beaucoup. Voilà. And obetimi ka easy. Yes. So, good afternoon, distinguished guests and my beautiful daughters of all forms of colleges. I'm saying St. Louis, but I've noticed that there was multiple colleges. So, and then no English kakra, Brofo kakra, French kakra, just a medi befra. Not just a mohu versatility. Even though as a paramount queen mother, no. Ebianke Becca said, I need to address you in tree. But you perceive a say queen mothers know we can also excel when it comes to languages. That is also the power that we hold as queen mothers. So today, I stand before you not only as Manson Kwanta Mahima, but as a woman who believes deeply in the greatness in every young woman seated here today. She lives in power. That was the theme forwarded to me by PY, if I get it right. This topic is not just any topic. A woman in power is something that I came across when I came to Ghana. I noticed that, especially here in Ashanti, women are very powerful. After all, Emaya na yawo ahemfonom. Nti se oba betimi awo ohene a ohene kese na che say we are indeed powerful. Yes. So she lives in power is a standard, is a calling, is a responsibility. What does it mean to live in power? Power is not arrogance, it is not loudness, and it is not disrespect. True power is self-control when others loses it. You start saying, your lecturer mentioned something about being able to say no, not follow trends and answer like peer pressure, because most of the time you will school, we tend to move towards the crowd. But it is very important to know your standard and to stand for something that you believe in, which is in yourself. Self-control, confidence without pride. This time around, no, is the time that is going to shape you for your future. So being able to walk and to have this confidence without any pride is something that needs to be worked on. Discipline when distraction is everywhere, and standing firm when pressure comes. That is the same thing. A powerful woman does not wait to be chosen. She prepares herself so that when opportunity comes, she is ready. The beauty pageant, I didn't hold your name, but she mentioned something right now, and she says, more opportunity. Why ne bebe abejina anymore say? But a lot of you was hesitant. When opportunity strikes, you don't have to think twice. You have to grab it. If you just wait and you wait and you wait, you might not get that chance again. I wasn't born in Ghana, but Mishanona Metaba Ghana a lot of times. And me D18, then my grandmother was like, I need to come and learn the culture. Honestly, at first, at my young age, I felt that, that is not what I want to do. That time, I'm here, business and marketing, well, La Tournelle. But I was like, okay, during my final year, let me just come and visit. It was an opportunity that I took. Sebian Kamamba, I wouldn't be standing here in front of you today. So I believe that when opportunity strikes, you need to grab it without thinking twice. The power of identity. Before a queen wears her crown, she must know who she is. So before you get to your final destination, it is very important for you to know who you are, what you stand for, and what direction or which direction you are going. If you do not know who you are, then the world will tell you who you are, because mostly, you know, say woko baby na wunim baby a woko ni epiepia ye wo watiko ene fahase ene koni say. But if you are so sure about yourself and you know where you are going, then you know who you are. If you do not put value on yourself too, then people will price you cheaply. So it is very important to put standards on yourself, especially as a woman, because it is very difficult. They can tell you that being a woman in this world is very, very, very difficult, because they say it is a man's world. So if you don't put value in yourself, then when you get there, it will be very, very, very critical. So that goes to when you know your worth, you do not beg for attention, you do not compete, and you do not follow every trend. When you're a trendsetter, you make the trend. So you make sure that you stay true to yourself. That will set you apart from any single individual in this room. She did mention something that when you go somewhere, everybody has their particularity. Obia wanted here, but there's always something that will stand out in you. And when you know that thing, that is knowing who you are, then you stand out. Then there's this light that comes out. And it is very important to put all that energy in yourself. So there goes again that you are daughters of excellence, so you need to carry yourself as such. And I will also say that there's power in education, and you are privileged to study. A lot of people don't have that privilege. Madam Young mentioned that it was so difficult for her and her family because there was no money. But I believe that if every single one of you are here today, meaning that there's some help that came from somewhere, there's something that pushed you. So you need to know that you are privileged to study here. And I know that every single schools that you attend is known for discipline, is known for excellence, and I'm sure that you will have real models that are strong women that are in that school. So education is power. Education is not just about passing exams, you know, because in this life, sometimes degrees or certificates might not take you places. But when you are able to think fast, when you are able to lead with confidence, and when you are able to make independent decisions, that is also where you are able to show your capacity. So there comes again that it is very important to focus on your education. A girl who is educated becomes a woman who cannot be manipulated. In this world, it is so easy to be manipulated because we want something. In order for us to reach where we need to reach, we need to like belittle ourselves, or we need to shrink, you know, our values, our morals. But it is very important to know that when you are very well educated, you cannot be manipulated. There comes by the saying, if you educate a woman, you educate a nation. There's a power in character, or I should say a power of character. Royalty is not just about a crown, but it's also about a conduct. The way I talk, I address my people, the way I engage in my communities, what I stand for, that is what makes me also royal. And then character will not take you where beauty. Sometimes beauty is not also the only thing that takes us places. So character is what will take you places where beauty cannot. That is what I should say. Integrity will protect you when popularity cannot. So you can be popular, but edimpa, udi edimpa enantia ena utimiko wenim. So it is very important, as at now, more school more komenim. No, you need to keep a very good name for the future, because undim na obabe shia ewo wenim. Inti ye ko sesia na ye nyina ye tu na mo bomu no. You need to keep a very good name whilst you are here. You need to guard your name, your body, and your future. Your body especially, as women. Women of valor, I should say. It is very important for us to conduct ourselves in a manner it reflects the future that we want for ourselves. One careless decision can delay destiny. Sometimes we don't see it. And I would say, I have people that are here with me today, and they've been with me not only as me being a queen mother, but Nana Dufo here has seen me ever since, I should say, I was 17. And he saw the potential of me being a future queen that I myself at that time didn't see. So it comes to me accepting or me viewing other people's thoughts. I need to take that into consideration, because nia ode okachira me no eno ne ma me hu say I need to conduct myself in a certain manner so that in the future, as at now, certain things will not come to light. Before Mrs. Dapa introduced me, she did say that I know a lot of people knows me for music, or I should say the entertainment side. Ebia sanka minim nana eda menima ebianka enyema bi wo ho anka menye. But I am very happy that I am able to stand here still and show that even though I did participate in some of the entertainment that probably wasn't viewed as royals entertainment, it is still something that the young people can still relate, and I can still advise on reasons why not to do so and so. That comes to the end as being very disciplined and the power of resilience. You may fail exams, you may lose friends, you may face rejection, but there is power in knowing that you do not collapse under pressure. She who rises through it all gains it all. Even gold must pass through fire before getting like the final state. And even queens go through training. So for my final words that I would say, do not shrink yourself, do not silence your intelligence, and do not trade your future for temporary pleasure. You need to walk with dignity, steady focus, and dream beyond limits. So you should know that there's no limitation. She did say everything is in your mind. Whatever it is that you put in your mind, or I should say whatever it is that you believe or you think in your head will be a result of who you will become. So it is very important to think highly of yourself and to walk with dignity. Donc les Français diraient que ta présence inspire le respect, que tes paroles portent la sagesse, que ta vie reflète le sens, la vraie raison pour laquelle tu es sur cette terre. Should I say it in English? Let your presence command respect, and let your words carry wisdom. Let your life reflect purpose. Because when you know who you are, when you know the girl that you are becoming, when she protects her value, you build your mind. She does not chase power, but she lives in power. Thank you.
Je vais lever mon aile la main. French, Mr. Ladies and gentlemen, with all humility, let's put our hands together for Nana one more time. Nana has said it all, and we are wrapping up. We are getting closer to the car.
Amor, 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 amor. I've been around the world. I see Ghana woman, superwoman, champion woman, so cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the day the Lord has made, and today is a special occasion, and we are here to honor Nananom and everyone here, and we are so delighted to have Zonda Tech Ghana, and we are going to be seeing more cars from Zonda Tech Ghana in Kumasi. And we are hoping to see more things from Zonda. As the MC for Miss College Ghana 2026, we would like Madam Yang to come forward. We are going to have fireworks, so I would like that we excuse ourselves a little. And please, remember that the car you're seeing, Miss College Ghana 2026, will be getting this beautiful car we're about to unveil. So with all cameras set and all media present, with all humility, Nana, my queen, and everyone here, we are about to unveil a very beautiful car, and we are about to do something interesting in Kumasi. With all humility, Miss Yang Yang, I would like you to touch the red. Yes, the material. Okay. How does that feel?
So soft, so high quality.
So soft.
Just like our beauties.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we're about to unveil this beautiful car with the presence of Nananom and everyone here. What do you think the winner should think about at the moment?
The winner, she must work so hard to get this car, because once she gets this car, definitely it's worthwhile for her, and all the ladies will be admiring her to have it. And she will set a good example for other ladies to follow. So Zonda will always be sponsoring all our ladies to have a nice car, because the owner of Zonda is a lady.
Yes, please let's put our hands together. So without saying a lot, I would like to also own one. I know do you understand where we are? Okay. All right, so please, without humility, let's hold. We are coming to unveil. So please, can you touch the hands of the... All right, we are pulling. Okay, and without humility, can we also, Nana, to also be on the side? Nana can also join her at the back. We are coming to pull. Please, are we ready for this moment? Miss College Ghana 2026. The winner will be going home with a very beautiful car from Zonda. Wow. This is the car from Zonda Tech Ghana for the winner of Miss College Ghana 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the beautiful car. We are done. Thank
you. She comes from the
you.
land of gold, black and bold. She comes from the land of gold. Me mama mo, amo. Me mama mo, amo. Me mama mo, amo. Me mama mo, amo. Miss College Ghana, muhoya fenti metu ozana. Miss College Ghana, muhoya fenti metu ozana. Discover the beauty within. I know say you dey see what I dey see. Discover the beauty within. I know say you dey see what I dey see. So confidence, intelligence, she got what it takes. Black and bold, she comes from the land of gold. Black and bold, she comes from the land of gold. Me mama mo, amo. 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 Miss College Ghana, muhuya fenti metu ozana. Miss College Ghana, muhuya fenti metu ozana. Discover the beauty within. I know say you dey see what I dey see. Discover the beauty within. I know say you dey see what I dey see. Me mama mo, amo. Me mama mo, amo. Me mama mo, amo. Me mama mo, amo.